We're up to 75 hours in this build so far. 73.5 hours. So yeah, 73.5 hours so far in the build. I think one more day to go and we'll be able to start harvesting. So as you can see, I've got cotton, I've got everything here: beets, potatoes, soybean, we got cotton, sunflower, wheat, barley and oat. So we got all the cereal grains. There's town there. If you can see, my FPS is going all over the place, and when I try and drive around this map, no matter where I go, the FPS is just playing up horribly. For Christ's sake. And it never, my FPS never played up. Come on. Until I put these silage bunkers in. Once I put these down, my FPS just went overload. So I'm going to empty them out. I'm going to put down another silo. This is my TMR silo. I usually mix my TMR up with that. I make up TMR from my bales over here. Hay, straw and the silage out of here. I actually might just put the silage straight into here. I could put another silo down maybe. It'll save me double handling it. I'm not sure why I would want to. This only holds 250,000. I think I will. I think I'll just run it over here. I'll fill this up. So that way, when I am making up TMR, I can just run through the middle here, put in the silage and top it up with the bales. I think that's the way to go about it. But no matter where I go, even flying over, the FPS has just dropped right in. That's the town centre there. I just try to make it a little bit touristy and whatnot, you know, a couple of parks and that. There's a few people that live in these blocks of units here. They've got some little trails. I haven't finished all this yet. I just tinker around. When I get bored doing what I'm doing, I come back here and continue building, if I've got enough money. So there's 2 blocks of units here and a few touristy little places. Water slide, and you can see the FPS is just going absolutely berserk. So it wasn't like that before I put those silage pits in, and now those silage pits are in, my FPS is just, I've spent almost 74 hours on this build, as I showed you in the beginning of the video. So I'm going to empty them out. I spent a long time preparing all this, so I'm going to empty these out. I've got the U-View. Okay. Let's try that again. I can only uncover half of it, is that right? Okay, we'll have to see how we go. This thing here just destroyed my FPS throughout the entire map. Really disappointing because they look good. But if it doesn't work, I'm not having a bar of it. So this will hold 25,000 litres. Big bucket. The big test is on now whether it's going to be too heavy, and it's not. We're in the John Deere 7 series, and it's handling it rather well. I am surprised. Unfortunately, I'm going to be doing doing this for quite a while, so 4 buckets to 100,000. I think it'll be about maybe about 12 bucketfuls to empty this one, this first one. The FPS is horrible. Like, if I didn't spend so much time working on this silage and cutting all the grass and doing everything that I did, I would have just deleted them and deleted all the silage out of it as well. So, but because I put all that effort in, there's no way I'm just going to just throw it away. No way. No, it doesn't even work properly. It's a major problem with my FPS. Terrible, absolutely terrible. Giants obviously have never learned how to test mods, and they still don't know how to do it. They've still got no idea how to test mods, Giant Software. After 18 years in this game, they still don't know how to test mods. Don't ever trust mods that Giants put on their mod hub. Get a test map and test your mods out yourself, because Giants are friggin' useless. And there's no quicker way to do it than this. This is a 25,000 litre bucket, the biggest one in the game. This is it. You don't get anything bigger. I tried running the baler through here, but it wouldn't bale, it wouldn't wrap them, so there's a few problems with this silage pit. Just trying to get the silage out of it for a start is a nightmare. Hello? Is this even possible to do? Look at it. Pathetic. Pathetic mod, man. I really resent putting this down. You know, I'm not going to keep doing this. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I'll show you how to deal with things that don't work in this game. I'll show you how to deal with them. When Giants release mods that they never tested, or claim they tested, but never put them to use and tested them themselves, this is how you deal with it. This is how you deal with it, people. Alright. Look, it's not even going to let me. I can't even demolish them, for Christ's sake. Get out of there. Don't ever come back to this farm. Piss off. Done. I'm also going to uninstall that mod and give it a 1-star rating. Straight away my FPS is just cleaned right up. I don't believe it. One bunker silo would have ruined 75 hours of gameplay. One bunker silo. Can you believe that crap? Giant Software, man, you people are hopeless, hey? I hope you see this video. You people are the absolute epitome of programmers. You are just pathetic. You really are useless. You are useless. Absolutely useless. Hope you enjoy all those big long holidays you get with all the millions of dollars you rake in from people. Hope you really have really nice Christmases with your families and stuff. Back to these crud. case you're wondering, these are it here. Bunker silo. This one, and this one. Don't use them, people. Bunker silo with gravel pile, bunker silo with earth mountain, bunker silo with gravel pile, large and small. Don't waste your time with them, just get rid of them. Uninstall them, get rid of them. They'll just ruin your game. Like most mods in Fs22. Fs19 was no different, it had the same garbage. See if I can squeeze 3 of these in. I might just leave it at 2 actually. That'll give me enough to keep going. Fix this up a little bit. That's a walkway, so I don't want to do too much around here. I'll just fill a little bit of grass in, that's also a walkway. I'll finish the fence across. Is that the right way? Yeah, that's the right way. Finish these fences. And it'll be back to front. Yes, it is. Nice and square. Alright, that fixed that up. And no point putting one across there. I'll leave the centre as grass. Put this wild grass garbage. I actually ploughed the entire map, cultivated it and seeded it with seed. You'll see this map has got real grass everywhere. Real grass as far as the eye can see, except for my pastures. And around these areas where I'm going to have forestry, this is the same grass that I'm painting right now, as you can see, and this is all real grass. You mow it, it comes back. It's over the entire map. And that's why I'm able to have the entire map green like this. So I ploughed the entire map and seeded it before I did any building whatsoever. As you can see, it's all ready to harvest everywhere. And it just looks better. It just looks better. Like, I don't know why map builders don't do proper bloody grass instead of using this garbage. You know, look at the difference. Real grass, garbage grass. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, it's very frustrating. Very, very frustrating. Garbage grass here as well. Somewhat looks better, not particularly great, but it'll do. Guess I guess I don't have a choice. Alright, we'll leave that as it is. I'll get some dirt. I'll put some dirt in here first. Fix all this up as well. Same here. I'll get some concrete now. Makes it look a little bit better, a little bit more like a bit of silage on the ground there. I'll put that down first, this end. Through there. Get a couple of tracks going out. Alright. Not too shabby. Right, the FPS is, look at it. Look, there's no jitter. There is a little bit, but I have got a lot of decorations out over here. I've done heaps of building. I've still got 1,000 slots left, and it's a struggle. Nothing annoys me more than unsmooth gameplay, especially when it comes to a cheap game like this. It really annoys me. So I've got to finish building all of these yet, but I don't want to waste all my money, so I'm slowly doing it as I go. It's all coming up rather well. It's all starting to come together anyway, but yeah, whatever. Now I've lost all that silage. Let's see what else we can do. A little fly over my fields. Might do some grass work actually, and get some more silage going again. See, it's all nice and smooth now, there's no jitter. I'm going to save the game. I might even reload it back in and see if it's completely fixed. So this is the all of my fruit and veg come up here. I got a contract with this neighbour who exports it on this map here, so he's got a few horses up here too. I'll come and look after them. And so yeah, all of my fruit and veg and that come up here, and we do a trade together. So pretty good. Pretty good. Everything's looking lush and green. Not too far away from being done. That there I reseeded grass, so that's still a stage behind the rest of it, which is fine. Alright, I think Where's me mower? I think I sold my mower as well. I had that new mower that had the tether, the windrower on it, and it glitched out my map really badly as well, so I uninstalled it, gave it a 1-star rating. If stuff doesn't work properly, don't put up with it, people, alright? Giant Software are the laziest mob you'll ever meet. They're absolutely hopeless, and I let them get away with nothing. Absolutely nothing. Alright, we can do this. Let's just grab our medium tractor. I'll just dump this bucket and that here. Leave all this here in one spot. Not exactly how I like to leave things, but whatever. It is what it is. And it can't be any other way. So we'll go and grab the mower head. And we'll grab the tether behind it. And then we'll come back and grab our baler later. Now the gameplay is really smooth now. I'm going to save it because it is smooth. Cool. Every time a new mod comes out, be real careful, people. Alright. If you got a test map, or if you don't have a test map, just build one and leave that slot for it. And every time a new mod that comes out that you look like you might want to use, put all your mods down on your test map, and then take that one in, and if it gives you problems, then uninstall it and give it a 1-star rating. I'll go and pick up the mower now, and we'll grab the tether behind it. And I'm not sure what field we might do the backfield actually while we're out this way. Which means we've got to bring the bales a little further. So as you can see here, I do melon and watermelon. I sell them up the road there to the other fella. And it's still looking pretty good for everything there. I'm getting a bit low on manure. We're just going over to the pig farm. I've got pigs and chickens in this next section up here, and I've got chickens to the right, and I've got the pigs straight ahead down there. So some bales out in the field up there. Actually, that takes me home. It's the next gateway. I almost stopped playing the map because of those bunkers, and I thought I'll just empty them. I didn't want to go through the hassle of it, and as you can see, I didn't have much patience for it. We'll just empty these while I'm here. There we go. Hello little chooks. Hello. We got 500 in there, if you believe it. That's what 500 chooks look like in this game. 500 chickens. Yep. It says animals there, 500. We got plenty of grub. Righto. When this is full, we make a lot of money. Got some bales sitting out there as well, nicely wrapped up. Just go and pick up our mower now. And there's our baler on the right hand side. Actually, before I put this mower on, I'm just going to have a look at the pig pen, see if we've got any manure left here. We emptied it out to do a fertilisation last time I was on. The pigs are out again. They're so naughty. He's doing out of your pen, stupids. Yeah, no manure. Not even a bit. Completely cleaned out. Get back in your pen. Lazies. Righto. I'll grab the mower first and then I'll hook up the header behind it. Uh-oh. Can't see through the roof on this one. We'll make it out. Yeah, we made it out. Oh, my dog needs to go out. Just one moment. Come on, you. Let you go, mate. Alrighty. What are we up to? Off we go. Off we go. I think we'll just cut the grass up the back here so it's out of our way, and it's not going to interfere with the look of the map. So, but I definitely need to. Oh, you know what? I don't need the TED. With the remaining 100 bales that I've got left, I'm going to get another 50 straw and 50 hay. So we've got enough straw and hay for now. Just drop this back off in here. And I'll go back over to the main farm again. I don't like driving with this thing on the front. Yeah, we're not going to bale. We're not going to bale. Have a look at my fields here, make sure they're doing alright. That's the cotton. This is where I'm going to take the grass from up here. I've got to make a few more fields up here yet, and I've also got to make a bit of a residential area. These are the sunflowers, they're not far from ready. A couple of more days with those guys. Ooh, tomorrow the corn will be ready. So these three fields are exactly the same size, width and lengthwise. So they're pretty big. They're deceiving how big they are. Very deceiving. And sugar beets. More sugar beets. Wheat over here. It's looking pretty lush. It's quite a big field, this one as well. Very long. As you can see, it just looks so much better with real grass. You know, like there's the in-game grass, that light green fluorescent crap, and this is real grass, and that's why I ploughed the entire map. All the usable area of the map, I ploughed it all, cultivated it and seeded it, fertilised it, limed it, the whole lot. Did the whole lot. This is the actual scrub, and I left this deliberately like this because I've got this thing here and I'm going to be planting my own trees. I've got some silage additive that's fallen off. That's no good. So yeah, I'm going to be planting my own trees as well. I did a little bit of a barking area up here and a bit of a waiting table and barbecue for people who come up to the shop and want to check out some new gear and order it and that. I couldn't actually get over, that's the edge of the border there, and as you know, it's always dicey on the edge of all the borders. You can't quite reach them, but because that's a big hill, you don't see it anyway unless I do a flyover like this. So there'll be trees being planted in here. I'm gonna every bit of land like this is like all the sides of the hills there, all that brown, it's all going to be trees and bushland and scrub. So as you can see, the grass just looks so much better between the fields. It just looks more realistic. A couple of little places where the mower stuffed up. That's what happens when you use workers. They don't know what they're doing. So there'll be shrubs and trees along here. I've got some more straw bales hanging here. I was going to cut this, but I'm not going to. I'm enjoying the flyover. There's none of this clicky clacky. It's just really smooth. I have had a problem being in this little area just here. When I've driven by, it's crashed the game a few times. I'm not too sure why. I don't know if these auto load mods are interfering with these sheep pens. They've got a shared script or a similar script, and it's playing up. But it hasn't crashed on me for a while. But you can see the FPS is a little bit funny there. So I've got 3 horses down here. This is where I keep all my bigger machinery, the big tractors and stuff. In there I've got my fertiliser, seed and lime. This is where the chickens are. This is where the pigs are. And then we go up. This is the driveway to the house. I built this bridge across here, across the waterway, and it's pretty cool. It's nice and smooth. This is the farmhouse, and I got some tracks that give me a shortcut down to here. I did have it all fenced and gated, but I took a lot of that away and I just opened it up a bit more. So I haven't got the money to finish it all off yet, because it's a lot of money to do anything landscaping and painting and all of that sort of stuff. It's I try and have like 500,000 in the bank before I do anything more, so that's why the rest of these are the cows over here. Oh, we do have manure there. What about this one? Oh, we got heaps of manure. Oh, that's pretty good. And so I want to finish the town, so but it's a couple $100,000 for each building that's not finished. I just put them where I wanted them to, and I don't use them until I've completed them. Like the nursery here, it's completed, and yeah, the town centre's done. Got the police and that over here, a little bit touristy kind of, bring people into town. The sweet shop. So we got the snowman there for when it was winter. What else is here? Yeah, got the Quickie Mart and the Farmers Mart. And that one's finished too. I've got to cut the grass here, so whenever you cut the grass it grows back, so you can see if I've been lazy or not. We've got the service station down here. I was able to get a car, placed a car on there, so I'm not going to sell it. It's not exactly centered, but you know what? While I'm here, I'm going to do it properly. put that same van back up there because it's not too big. It doesn't block the vision of the service station when you're coming from that angle. So if you put a big vehicle up there, as you're coming down, it'll just block it out. It'll block out the awning here and that. You won't tell it's the service station unless you know the map. So I look at all angles before I build things. I spend a long time on my builds. I just enjoy doing it. I'd sure like to buy a computer, but I can't afford it. So I'd like to make my own maps and send them off to giants. That's what I would like to do. So I don't like any of the maps that the modders do. I do like Alien Jim. I like his modding and everything he's done, and also Missy B. But I don't really see those guys around much anymore. Unfortunately, I'm not sure what's happened, but something has, and yeah, sadly. Two of my favourite modders. Come on now. Behave. Play nicely for me. How's that? Ah, it's too far one-sided. Come on, be nice to me. Please. Be nice to me. Alright, I've squared it up. Well, not quite. That's about the best that I can get. And I just can't get it to sit on there. Just... Come on, you bugger. Get up there. You just got to keep trying until it works. I think we got it. Only just, that's only just acceptable, but I'll tell you what. Right, one final try. Last try. And I'm fucking done with it. Last try. Painful, alright. It just won't do it. Right, it just won't do it, so that's gonna have to be it, unfortunately. Nah, its wheels are hanging up in the air. Will this be the same? Will this be the same? What's else looking width-wise? Yeah, alright, that fits up there better. Righto. Anyway, that's the town centre. It's not fully built. Still a lot to do. So cool. I'm going to do a save now. And one more quick one, because I've got to close the door because the dog's just come back in. Yeah, good fella, mate. I think I'll cut and do a pickup at the same time. I think this is going to be rather painful. mention the fact that I've come up the driveway to the house. So don't you reckon the real grass just looks so much better? So much better. Another nice little cruisy run here. I was getting a little bit of FPS dropout near these nurseries, so I think I'm going slow past it. If they give me a headache, I'm going to sell what's there, as in product wise, and I'll go back to using normal nurseries there. Greenhouses, nurseries, same thing. Not exactly the same, but basically the same. I've got a little bit of FPS problems there. But that's because I've also got a fair bit of storage here. This is where all the rest of the seeds and lime are going to go. So it's going to be my main storage shed. And, watermelons, melons and watermelons. They're the melons in there. Four melons. I do have enough here. And we'll have to do a top up before the day's out. How's these guys? Same as them. Yeah. We'll just do a top up. I like this mod. Windmill here. It's a water source. Fills up fast. But I think when I've got a certain model to near it, it plays up. And I also produce my own seeds there out of that. Alright, off we go. Go and do some work now. Fill the silage back up. There's so much work. It's incredible the amount of work you have to put in to get silage. It's an absolute joke. But if you ever watch how they do silage in real life, it is a hell of a lot of work. A hell of a lot of work. I've got a bit of FPS going on here too. Could be because of the bales. I kept them far enough apart that they shouldn't be giving me a problem. What I am worried more about is here. As a matter of fact, it's super smooth. So, as we go down here, I think this shed here, is where I keep the digestate and the liquid fertiliser, light green. And I've got my slurry kit here where I store all my slurry. So, yeah. A few mods around here close together and play up from time to time like it's cool. It just does it a little bit here and there. I can handle it. You can't just build a farm and have nothing on it, right? All these things are necessary. Anyway, let's go and get some silage done. That gate open. Can we close the gate, please? Can we close the gate? It'd be real nice if I could close the goddamn gate. Jesus. So many mods in this game are just... Giants don't even test anything, if things work or not. Some of these triggers, the milk one's good. This water one, this water trigger, you have to use... I had to use this mod, 15 slots, plus its trailer, just so I can keep the Brazilian dairy farm there, the cows watered. I had to use this, whereas I already got 2 other water trailers, which are bigger than that one. So, anyway, Giants just don't test mods. They claim they do, but they just got no idea. They really have no idea. The milk and slurry I cleaned up last time I played, that's why there's not much in there. Got a mod the FPS is dropping a little bit. Not too bad. We'll be up a little bit more. Head out the gate and we're out to the back field up there where the open pasture is. I was going to do this one in here, but I decided not to. I don't want to be driving through here with that cut and nothing else cut, so it's the aesthetics that I like, not necessarily. I didn't do it just so I could cut it. It's there for the aesthetics and the real grass look. Once you cut it, it takes a few in-game days before it grows back, and it does look a different shade. It looks good though, but looks better than that light green patch just there that we're going past. So we have to put down a little bit now. And up over here, this is where I'm going to put a lime collection area. I'm going to mine lime in here. So, but I'm going to need about $700,000 or $800,000 in the bank before I start doing it. Because I'm going to be cutting an underground road through here. I'm going to tunnel through underground, going to bridge it across, and we're going to bring the other side of the tunnel out this way. So we'll be going down and under it all, bridging across the top. So it's going to be a fun project to do, and it won't be staying grass. This will all turn into a lime mine. And that's why up the back here I'm going to have some residential housing, which is basically just going to be just for like miners, workers, and I'll be using these farmhouses up here. Ones like that, this, not that one. These sort of cabins. And these ones as well. So once you put one down, you exit out and you go back in. You can place the others for one slot each. So if ever you put placements down, it's only the first one that you put down that costs you the slot amount. Every one after it is generally one slot following. Sometimes some of the tractors will be 2 slots for each one after it, but most of the time it's only the one. So I actually might just start here at the end and see how the roadway gets us. Drop our pickup. Drop the mower, and off we go. And we're working. the mower's wider than the pickup, so that's fine, doesn't matter. I don't care, do it as I go. Now going up this hill, I don't want to go straight up, I want to sort of curve around a bit, so we're not going on all sorts of funny angles. Get one. Buoy up there. Get up there. Running 7. We're running 6s. Oh man. I probably should have graphed all them hills. They would have just looked much better. And you know what? I'm probably going to. More than likely. I'm definitely going to. It's a nice big hill. Probably call that Killer's Hill. Go down too quick. Probably be your last ride. Head up to the top of the hill. I should have put the silage additive in. We would have gotten a lot more out of our cut. And I want to leave some grass boundary for the real grass and the baking stuff. Right, we're on the straight stretch now. Start bringing it down. We're aiming that way, so start to go down now. Just makes the map feel bigger. We spend a long time building a map. We want to be playing on it pretty consistently. Otherwise, just do what I've been doing and keep on making map after map after map. Never satisfied. Always wanting to change things. I'm going to cut a road through here between these two mountains. Well, these split level anyway, not mountains. Cut a nice little road straight through here. Real grass on each side. Pretty aesthetic, much better. I'm going to hug this cliff face a little bit and we're going to dog leg around. Because if you do this too sharp, you've got a really sharp drop off just where we are now on the right hand side. So take it nice and wide. Make Got a little bit of a hairpin, so when all the fencing goes in, it'll look pretty good. Coming from that level down to here, it's going to look pretty good. We've got a little bit of a mound on our left hand side. I want to hit that right in the middle. Take it down to a clean intersection. Straight up and over. Two ways to go. Leave the mower off now. I'll run back over that track. Pick up so we get around a bit quicker. And we'll pick up this side. Waste not, want not, right? And all I have to do now is keep the centre of the mower in line with the green, with the grass that was cut. And we get to run over the road we just made and see how it works going this way. Unfortunately, you can't fast farm. But the reason I use this mower is because it's the right width to cut tracks in. If you've noticed, I don't have any roads except in the main city bit. All the other roads I've cut through the grass, as in dirt tracks with grass growing in the middle. So the way I built that was to do what I've done now, is to mow the road in and then go through and paint if I'm happy with it. If not, I let it grow back and then I try something different. So there. What you put in, the effort you put into something is the effort you get out of it. Just caught the edge of that roughness, but that's all right. Nice little dog leg. Once it's all fenced around through there, it'll look fantastic. And once all the trees are in and planted, it'll look really, really good. Take a bit of a fly over where we've been. So as you can see, it's gonna be quite effective on the split level. Come around through a sharp hairpin dog leg, wraps around one level to the other. Another little dog leg straight up and down the hill, instead of going on an angle, having the tractor on an angle. Just went straight down. And that gives us two ways to go, which is bloody fantastic. And wraps around. It gives it an outback kind of country feel to it. Over here I can put another sales point just here somewhere, some sort of little off the side of the road thing. And all these areas here, it's going to be all forestry in these these areas, they're all around the map. On the sides of hills, as you can see, they're in the middle of the fields. They're kind of everywhere. Then we go down Killer's Hill, a little bit of a windy, really steep dip. When you're fully loaded, it should be fun coming down here. Little zigzag. I don't know, I might just try and smooth that out a bit through here when I actually paint the road in, which will be before it grows back. And then we'll be back onto this sort of thing. So it'll look like these country tracks cut through all of here, straight up the hill, wrap around the top, tuck around the bottom, past the sales point, and yeah, dog leg around. It's going to look great. So having the fencing on the inside, and use the wire fencing. So yeah, look bloody fantastic. So this will be full in a moment. I'll go and put this in the silage pit and or bunker, and I'll take a quick run up to the shop with his trailer and put the silage additive in. Fill it right up. So I'm not folding the mower up yet because it just blocks the view. As you can see, you don't really get a good view in first person with it up. I'd rather it down, so I've got full vision out of the windscreen. I'll tell you what, I think it's going to be a good track. There we go, we're off and racing. Stick in the middle now. Try to keep the tractor as square as possible going up and down hills. Whoa, come on, dig in deep. Come on, dig in. This tractor needs a service too. That's why it's lacking a bit. But that is a big trailer for a medium tractor. And it's full load, 50,000 bushels. So that's pretty damn big. There we are, right up the top of the farm. You betcha. Once all the trees are in, it's gonna look fairly good. They take some time to grow, so I think after I do this silage, I think I might actually I might cut this road in. I'm pretty happy with it, and I'll do a bit of silage, and then I think I'll start planting the forestry areas, which is all these light green bits which aren't real grass. That's why I left them like that. I think we'll get into doing that. It's lying down that big hill. I'm pretty happy with the way the road's cut in. Let's have a quick look at the PDA. See how that shows the road we cut in. There you go. So it should be good. There's our painted in bits. So this will all grow back as long as I paint it in. I want to fix this little corner bit up here, and we'll get our sail point in here. That there's for the lime. We're going to make the mine there for the lime, and all this back area is going to be where all the workers' sheds are. Yeah, it's all coming together fairly well. So fix the FPS problem, which I'm more than happy about. It's not doing all sorts of crazy things now. The FPS isn't playing up. I'm going to drop this off now, and I won't pack it down until it's full. I've got enough money. I might actually buy a mower that's the same width as, you need a hand, mate. You need a hand? Come on, I'll give you a hand. Come on, up you get, mate. There you go. Poor old bastard. Alright, buddy. Alright, we'll go and drop this off now. There you go. Good boy, mate. And we've got a couple of packs of bales sitting out here. Some straw. There's the packs over the other side of the farm where the pigs are. We'll have to pick them up too. So we'll just head on in now. I was going to do this pasture, but like I said before, I don't want to ruin the aesthetics of the farm. So I think I'll just leave this as grass and never mow it. Or probably never mow it. Alrighty. We've got some FPS problems there, so I don't know. I'm still waiting on some decent animal pens. This one here is the one I use all the time. It's fantastic. It's this one here. Actually, I did download these new ones. That's one of them, but it holds 200 cattle. I'd hate to put 200 cattle in such a small little pen, so I just won't use them for that. And 100 cattle in there, like, come on, that's just unbelievable. I like these ones because of the fields are so big, but the barn itself is as ugly as it gets. They're terrible, same as the sheep one for it. The sheep one is really awesome, massive pasture. That's not it. That one doesn't look too bad actually. There's 300 sheep in there. Nah, no way. That's the Sosnovka. Strange angles and that, but just the barns are so damn ugly. I don't want to use them. It's so friggin' ugly. I did download a new one. The biggest chicken pen we got is this, and I've got that over the other side of the farm where the pigs are. I don't like using little pens and stuff. It's more realistic to have pastures. Down. You know, like that's a good sized pasture there. You wouldn't put 400 cattle in it though. You'd have no grass left in no time. That's the Goldcrest one. That's the new one. Yeah, I downloaded the Goldcrest ones. Not exactly the prettiest of barns, but the pasture size is pretty good. This is the Brazilian one I've got in here, and it's pretty much the same size. If you look at that, that would fit in there perfectly. But the Brazilian barn, I do like this what they've done here. I don't know, it just looks great. I've done a little bit of detailing in there with paint, with the paint and grass and stuff like that. But it's a good sized pasture. It says it'll hold 750 cattle. I'll put no more than about 80 in there. It does let you paint. If you zoom out a bit, it lets you paint inside. But yeah, I actually tried to. How much money have I got? I'm going to try this. I hope I don't ruin things. Let me do a quick save here. I'm going to try and put a little dam in there. Just in the back corner. I'll try and put a bit of a dam in. So I've got my waterway over here, and it just looks so much better with real grass. When you put real grass in, it just looks so much better. But the thing is, this is just like a small river, you know. So fenceless free range. Yeah, g'day Gretch. the fenceless free ones. I got these here, man. These, where are they? Yeah, see all these. There's this type with the grid, and you can turn the grid off, and there's also these ones, large pastures. But I've had problems with them with the FPS. And I've had to put new bunkers down because the last ones that I had in here, you couldn't drive through here. The frame rate was just clug, clug, clug. It was like horrible. So yeah, I'm just going to see if I can put a little bit of a dam in this corner here around the back of the tree. So I've just done a save. I hope I don't ruin this up. I hope I don't anyway. I want to get it about... Oh, it's going to let me, is it? Oh, it's only going to let me in some places. I don't want it too deep. Probably there. Yeah, it has a square boundary on it, so I'm going to have to be careful. Doesn't let me cut in to that area. I'll see what I can make out of this. Yeah, it's just going dead square, so that's not good. Very limited. Yeah, I can't actually... All I can do is make a little bit of an island. I don't think I've done that any justice at all. Maybe. Yeah, nah, it's not much room in here to play, so see if I can smooth this over. Doesn't like it too much. That's why I saved it. Now I can't repair it. Alrighty then. Alright. Well, it was worth it. It cost me a fortune. About 80 grand or 60 grand or something. But it's back to normal. It's not costing me a cent, so it's all nice and flat again. That's alright, I won't have to restart. Some pens you can do it in, like the pig pen over here. I was able to cut a dam in, and then I just put a bridge on. They'll walk across the bridge and they go in the water as well. But some pens you can do it in, and some pens you can't. It just depends. And these pigs come in and out of the pen. You get 5 or 6 of them along here. As you can see, they wander in and out. But anyway, there's nothing over here for them to hurt them. There's only chickens over this side. Righto. I'll take the cover off. I think I'll start loading up here. My FPS is playing up real bad again now. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do silage on this build. It's come good now though, so I don't know. I think I'll run through at 10. I'll start kicking it off here. I'll just slowly build it up as I go. %. finish off in this row. There we go. Two birds with one stone. We're out of silage additive, so I'm just going to head to the shop and I'll give this thing a quick service as well. So I'll drop this mower blades down when we get out of the farm, otherwise I'll hit the fences on the way out. So it needs a service. When this thing was loaded, this trailer, it was a bit of a struggle. I cut a road in up there that I've got to finish off yet. Coming up to the town centre. I don't really know if I like this road. I might change the road aesthetics of it. It's a little bit too stony, but kind of does go with the real grass. I'm not too sure yet. The actual town centre bit here is a walk. This white is a pathway, and it's a little too bright. It's not concrete, that one. It's the actual path. That one's the concrete, and the next one, is it that one? Yeah, pathway. That's it here. So it's actually better than the concrete. It's just got some speckles in it. Looks a little bit different. So, but I find it's just too bright. And this riverbed, I like the look of it on some maps, but I don't know if it fits on this one. I might have to change it all. Not too sure yet. Got a lot of mowing to do in all these areas. See all the grass is long. I've only ever cut it once, and it grew back 2 days later. I'm like, this is going to be an endless job. I think what I'll do is just do the service in here. I think where the trigger is, I think it's just here somewhere. And the trigger just here. I better turn it on. Where's the trigger, damn it? Where's the trigger? Oh, that's just the gas station, yeah, because I decorated it with all this. Anyway, enough of that. We'll go up to the shop. Right, I remember now because I've also got a workshop at the farm. Over here at the farm. Still got roads to cut in over here yet too. So I've got a workshop up here. In this shed right here. Where that's parked, it's a workshop right there. Oh, it's a workshop in there. And that's a workshop just there. If I put the triggers on, they'll come up just there. If you got too many workshops on the same map, the game doesn't like it. Because there's one at the shop as well, so that could be some of the problem I'm having too, because see now and again the FPS plays up. It's really frustrating. Oh, that was close. Might as well service the mower while I'm here as well. Man, that was pricey, eh? I've got no fields ready for harvest yet. Another 2 days before I can do any harvesting. So what I wanted to do was get some silage back up and take this out. That there's a tree planter, and all these areas here, all the bits like this that I didn't plough and I didn't plough and seed with normal grass. I left them deliberately because they're mounds, and that's where all the bush is going to go. It's going to make it not so much so I can do forestry, but more to the point where it just got bunches of trees around the map, and I'm probably, these are all the big hills, and I'm probably going to put real grass on these as well. I can't just play with the map undone like that. You can see the light green in the background. I don't really like it too much. Get our silage added as while we're here, which was the whole reason why I come up here. Definitely lasts the cut. Unfold these and get them out of the way. I'm going to head up the new road that I cut in now. Take this way through town. The FPS might not be as clunky. Really frustrating. Spent 75 hours on this map so far. Time played 74 hours 55 minutes. My real goddamn life in this build so far, and it's doing clunky stuff on me. Extremely frustrating. I suppose that's the price you pay for being on a console. Look at it, jiggity jaggedy, horrific. Anyways, so I've cut in this new road. New road takes over from just at the end here. I'm going to smooth this out. I'm not going to have such a tight wind. It needs to be a little more straighter down the hill. So I won't cut it exactly like that, but the rest of it I'm happy with. The way it goes up here and wraps around, it's all flat, so you're not driving on a 45-degree angle. Then we wrap around and come back down through the fun part, downhill, do a nice left-hand turn through the split levels and a nice wide right hairpin dogleg. It takes us along on the bottom level, and then up and over the final little mound and down to a T-intersection, right back into the main storage sheds or left to the farms. I think it's working out pretty good. I don't like the FPS playing up. It's really frustrating. Turn that there into a mine. Could even do line one side and fertiliser on the other. So that big mound in the middle there just looks like it's a mining sort of bit. See what I can make of it. Up along the way. Unfortunately, can't put any of the music on in this game because every song's copyrighted. Every single one of them. Every single one of them. I'll have to roll myself one of these. Get myself occupied. That's that little corner I want to fix up. We just went through there. Not real happy with that little kink that I put in there. So I'm going to fix that up when I paint the road in. But it's a good view. Good view of the whole map. You see the town centre just. You see the storage sheds up here and the pig farm over in the back. The house up on the hill. See all the fields I've got. Yeah, it's great. Put a sales point up here as well. Give me a reason to come up here. Try and give it a real country kind of feel to it. I'm actually, instead of doing all this silage, because I just spent, the last time I played on the map, about 4 hours doing it. I think I'll just pick up this last row, and then I'm going to go and put my trees in and get them starting to grow. So I've got a really good mod for that. It is towards the bottom here. Here, tree sapling pack. So on console, for 8 slots, you can buy these and you can choose whatever trees you want. And that'll give me 120 trees for 8 slots, and then whatever I buy after that is 1 slot each after it. Unless I plant all 120, I have to leave like 1 tree in there, and every time I buy another one will only be 1 slot. So otherwise, if I was to go around, oops, if I was to go around and put these trees in, each tree is 1 slot each. So for eight slots, I'll get 120 trees. For 9, I'll get 240. And for each lot I buy after that, so I can have, not sure, there is a tree limit for the maps, so I guess I'll find out. But they'll be placed sparingly around, so hopefully I won't get any FPS problems. And I bought this, and I've already used it, and it works awesome. These long reach mowers, I like this one. The 410 plus. The long reach. And what I did, because we had a storm, I wanted it to be some sort of damage from the storm. Just let me get over here. It's just on the underside of the bridge. Over here, on the right hand side. I've cut the top limb of the tree. There you go, and it's on the ground. And I was able to reach that from down here on the ground. It was awesome. I just went zip, zip. So we got half of the tree still up. The other half that's been cut down is dead. This is brilliant. I love how they've done that. It's really cool. So yeah, there's a few other trees I'm going to do the same to. Just nick them back a bit, make them look a little bit, you know, unique. There's so much you can do. It's awesome. Little things like that make big differences compared to, you know, you can't really do a great deal. I thought I serviced my tractor. And I serviced the mower as well. It must have glitched out. Still took me money though. Not very sporty, is it? Back through the three-way dissector here. I want to cut these roads in before the grass grows back, so I don't have to do that today, but in the next three to 4 game days I'll have to cut these roads in. So I'm just picking up the grass, just waste not, want not, I guess. Probably a waste of time really. Anyway, is what it is. I'll just finish this road, go around the dog leg and finish at the fence there. I'll take this all back. And I'm going to do some tree planting. And while I'm here, I'll just have a look at the first trees that I want. Now these will grow full size all the time, so they'll be full size trees. I love these oaks, they're awesome. I think I'll get them done first. And I'll probably mix them in with the birch. These just grow massively. I might get them down first and put them all in the centre, and then I'll put the shorter ones in front and around them. And I'll do all these shaggy ones after that. So yeah, I think I'll throw these down first. The old spruce. I'll buy them now actually while I remember, so I don't have to keep coming back and forth. 120 of them. Spruce type 2. Spruce and... Well, how do I know which which one's spruce and spruce type 2. Young, medium, old spruce. Well, there's type 1 and type 2. What's type 1 and type 2? They're not spruce. Oh, they might. No, these are pine. Elms. I think it'd be a bit of a guesswork. Oh well, I'm gonna have a guess. $120 of them. Can't really see the difference in them. I can see that they're making a difference, but are they going to grow tall and narrow? And those ones will be, or will those be tall and narrower? They're a bit more bunched up. Righto, done. I know, might be a mistake. Doesn't matter. Trees are trees, I guess. Only a small handful of trees I've put down on this map so far, so time to get some down now while the map's still building. Around this dog leg here. Fence all this up. I'll probably use this one. I think these ones would look better. Back this way. Really tricky. I think that'll suit it anyway. I'll use that fencing. Not making enough money quick enough, but they have got harvest coming, so it's going to be coming fairly soon. Fairly large fields, limed, double fertilised. Should be good yield from all of them, and cotton if I get enough bales, make a mozza. Pretty happy with that road, so if it wasn't any good, the grass just grows back. It's actually real grass. And that will do it now. Stop. I'm going to go and do some trees. then I'll try and service this bloody thing again. Oh no, this is service. It must be the trailer that needs servicing. Trailer needs to be serviced. Yep, it's the trailer. Yeah. The F is flying up again. No, I'm not going up that way. I make that mistake all the time. I meant to go into the greenhouses to disconnect them. This white picket fence leads me to home, over the bridge. Might be these greenhouses, they might have to go. I can't handle painting up like this. Just can't handle it. Cut the shit, mate. Stop doing that. Kick your ass. Come on. This steering trailer is just garbage. Again? I'll take the little tractor out and give it a bit of a run. Getting the little tractor. There it is. Come on. I'm just going to leave this door open now. Come in and out every 3 minutes, mate. And I've got to wait here and shut that on the front. Let's boogie. Go and get our forestry down now. Had enough of grass work. Spent hours on it. The last time I played this map, did all that silage, about 400,000 litres, and I had to sell the bunkers. I lost all that silage, all that hard work. Very frustrating. I'll have to fix that hedge up so it's nice and square as well. Got fuel, we're serviced. Nothing stopping us now. We've got our weight on. I didn't accidentally bring anything with me. Sometimes I've forgotten. Righto. Come on. Terrible. Double check that they are the right trees. Spruce true. I hope they're the right ones. So each time I buy a new pack of trees, it should only be one slot now. So 120 trees for one slot instead of 120. They take a few months to grow, about a year really. No, you fuckstone. You fucking retard. You can't cut them down. They're there. You have to wait till they're fully grown. Oh, Jesus Christ. Nothing like redoing what you've already done. What are you doing, bonehead? Dropping your shit everywhere. Come on, you old bastard. Come on. Oh, you're not having... You just ate, mate. roll one. Now I'm going to have to redo. I'm not picking up grass again. I'll just buy it, I guess. It's endless. I'll buy it. It's cheap anyway. I should have downloaded the windrower. It's got a hitch on the back, so you can windrow when you do a wide mow cut, and then the trailer will pick it up in the small pickup. And that would have been a more efficient way to have done it. Let's just take a quick run down here. Yeah, look. Last save point. That's them done. We've got water and feed, so they're right. Who else needs something? Come on, settle down, mate. Settle down, mate. So the way I'm going to do the trees is just put a small row, not a full straight line row, just one here and there in the middle, in the centre of all the bush areas, and then I'll get a slightly smaller tree and put that in front, and then a smaller one, put that in front, and then the small shrubs in front of that, and it should make it look like natural bush. Should. This is Fs22 though, and nothing's guaranteed. Don't take your eyes off the road. Alright, here we are again. We'll just go straight to Bruce this time. I wasn't sure about the two different types. let me just see if I can put the distance on them. I don't think this mod allows me to. Yeah, it's just... Righto. Sometimes you can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 metre spaces up to 8, but not this mod. It doesn't allow me to. It's alright. I'll do it myself. Once we start here, put it in the centre. Block the view from the shop. Hopefully it will blend in. These ones over here. And I've got to fix up these two little cell points I put there, which was a silly bloody mistake. It's just a matter of ploughing and then reseeding grass there. No big deal really. Put it out the centre here. Guess what you put into it is what you get out of it. Put effort into your build, you'll get out of it what you put into it. I've got to be sure not cover the sign up and drown out the windmill. A bit of a feature coming up here. I have to go through the gateway. Well, I'll put that way. Damn. Where did I put the cable? Righto, I'll put another one. that is the same. Oh, terrain too steep. Alright. Didn't want to fence him anyway, fuck ya. Actually, I'll work my way back. I'll start down. I don't know what I want to do. Hey, Ned. I'll leave room out the front there for the real short, stubby shrubs. Should look fairly decent. Come on, work. I like the cheese. Come on, put in the effort. Let's go. Come on, dig in. Dig in. Should have grabbed the medium tractor. Except here where I've done some lumpy bumpy stuff. Just they're digging it out. These will be really full, so they should look pretty good. And these ones up here should be the real big push ones. A bit of a gap. Blue. You'll barely make it. I'll grab oats next.